Hammer Bowling, the toughest balls in bowling. Get amped up with Hammer's newest big backender. I'm Jeff Ussery, the Hammer brand manager. Amp Up gives Hammer bowlers around the world one of the biggest back-end motions in today's game. By combining our new Overdrive Pearl cover stock with the Power Shot core, Amp Up offers the biggest combination of length and back end in the Hammer lineup. With its 1500 grit polished finish, Amp Up gives you easy glide through the front of the lane while saving all of the power for a devastating back end motion. Our Hammer video team is here to show you the new Hammer Amp Up on Kegel's Main Street lane pattern. Main Street matches up perfectly with Amp Up's medium oil design. Robert Flaunder IV is up first with the new Amp Up. He'll start with his standard video layout in the Hammer Amp, released in August of 2013. With the Amp, Robert had a hard-charging mid-lane with back-end continuation. The Amp Up gives him everything you want when switching to the next ball in your bag. With Amp Up's easier length through the front of the lane and increased back-end motion, Robert's able to move 2 and 1 right and increase angle to the pocket for more pin action. Mann is up next. Our straighter player stays further to the right on the Main Street pattern, and Amp Up lets her move well outside of the Amp ball motion. With Amp Up's 1500 grit polished surface, Kim's able to get the ball longer through the front of the lane. By adding a pearl with a polished finish to her bag, Kim's got 2 versions of the Power Shot core to play in different parts of the lane. Let's take a look at Sean Lee from Centennial, Colorado. Sean starts out with the medium heavy oil amp that gave him continuous ball motion. With the Amp Up, Sean sees a later, more angular change in direction. Like our other players, Sean sees a later breakpoint with a huge increase in entry angle to the pin deck. Sean's able to move 2 and 1 right with the Amp Up, giving him perfect complementary ball motions. Our lefty Les Mann finishes up this shoot with a 5 3/4 inch pin to positive axis point drilling. With the Amp Up, Les sees the low RG Power Shot core add revolutions and power to his ball reaction. Amp Up gives Les the biggest difference out of everyone in ball motion versus the Amp. Les is able to move a big amount to the left, playing more direct for a quick change in direction at the breakpoint. Hammer's Power Shot core first came to the market in the Hammer Amp, one of the industry's biggest curving releases from the summer. Now we've added the Amp Up, the perfect 1-2 punch for your bag. Don't let the lanes get tough on the lanes. Going from the Amp to the Amp Up gives Hammer bowlers everywhere the easiest transition to manage when the lanes start getting drier. Get your Amp Up December 10th in pro shops around the world. Remember to check out Hammer on Facebook, Twitter, and our website at hammerbowling.com.